What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another session of Build, Break, and Fix. Yep, brought to you by the Rule Coders. Yes, that is us. Hope you're all doing really, really well and enjoying. If you're in Melbourne, hope you're really enjoying this summer. And if you have aircons, really tidying up and getting in the cool space by turning on your aircons, because yeah, it's been really hot here, and I just can't get to my um uh,
Yo, did
uh
we use the
turning
same
off the
really?
aircon. Yeah,
Oh
we
wow.
use the same mouse.
Looks
Did you
so
buy one as
similar.
well?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I did.
fantastic.
We must use the same agent.
Yeah, yeah. I like the. Oh, you got the same piano as well as me.
Yeah, and I don't play it either.
Oh, it's just a decoration piece, is it? I like
Yeah,
that.
just making myself look fancy.
Oh yeah, man. It's all it's all about the dollars. The dollars coming in the bank account, coming. Oh, 5,000 per hour. Is
Oh
that your
wow.
rate? Is it?
Wow, I'm not up there yet. I'm working towards it.
You will be, mate.
Hopefully.
You will be. Yeah. As soon as Shopify hires you, that's when Tory is going to being a vice president.
I'm gonna tell them, yeah, my rate is 5,000 an hour. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And then I
you tell
and then I
them,
won't get the job.
Instead, you can open up your own company. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I love failing.
Yeah. Come on, man. All right, guys. So let's just play the acknowledgement of the country and I invite the elders into our mansions. I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, and pay my respects to their elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. That is brilliant. How you feeling today, Tori?
I'm feeling okay, man. I'm feeling okay. Tomorrow I got my interview pretty early,
Yeah.
so
Oh, nice.
I've just been trying to focus most of my time just preparing for that.
What time is it?
But it's just it's at 6:15 a.m. But
That's called
it's not
dedication, guys.
it's not technical. Well, the last one was at 5 a.m. That was
Oh,
that was I survived. I had to code at 5 a.m.
oh my god.
in the
How did
interview.
you even manage to get your brain turned on at that time?
Get up at 4 and like just
Have a
try to
coffee
have a coffee or two coffees, and then
or shots?
yeah, well, I think I drink pretty weak coffees, so I usually have two because it's like pretty weak, honestly. And then
Yeah.
and then you just gotta start warming up your fingers there by coding. Like, just code something simple, make yourself feel confident, right? Like,
Exactly that.
I got this console log. you know
Counselor everywhere.
Something hopefully you can't fail at doing.
No, no. Yeah, it's amazing how you can say you're the best in C sharp and still don't know how to write a console or a right line. uh, but yeah, I'm being sarcastic, extremely sarcastic at the moment. But yeah, just to give a bit of a recap, so yes, today we tried to upload the web app. Excuse me, I shouldn't really be talking in this way on stream. I do apologize.
Your house is too comfortable.
Yeah, and hot as well.
Oh yeah, hot makes you drowsy.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so we started our journey to upload the web app, as in host it on S3 using CloudFormation and Cloud. Sorry about that. Using CloudFormation on CloudFront and Route53, and yeah, it was still in the process. But when we were deploying the CloudFormation template, we received an error. So let's go and get let's go and check what the error was. So I'll just share my screen.
We were just gonna grab a glass of water.
Yeah, we need that. All right, so I will actually let me play a bit of background music as well.
We need to do something about that energy, Zane. Maybe you need one of those Zane energy drinks.
Yeah, yeah, I've actually got got them here.
Oh, dude. Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah,
It's it's serious then. The
it's really
tiredness is.
tasty, man. Really tasty plus healthier, and yeah, I don't basically drink coffees anymore. I just have these instead.
You guys in Melbourne, people love coffee though, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
They always trying to talk about coffee.
Mm-hmm. As in, there's a really famous saying here that there's reason why Starbucks doesn't survive here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so let's get down to it. I'm gonna open up all these and we'll basically go to Ashley. I'm thinking how to approach this because our front end is separate and the back end is separate. So shall we include the front end, as in create a separate S3 bucket for that, and then put it there, put it in
For
there.
the front end.
Yeah, the static assets.
Didn't you just make a bucket?
Um, Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, you're right. We should make a bucket via cloud formation, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know
I thought you
what
did that yesterday.
We weren't doing that, but we counted an error, so we just stopped. So this
Oh,
is
okay.
the, yeah. So um, this would be the website. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh man,
That's configuration happened.
my my computer just warned me that my mouse has no battery.
Uh-oh, you don't
That's all
want
right. I
that.
got batteries right here. Always gotta have those batteries ready.
Yeah, that's the way. You gotta do that.
Somebody said something in the chat, but I. For a moment.
Hello, good to have you. Yeah, we're talking to ourselves as in each other. But where are you from, though? Uh, do, 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 do,
Achieve
do.
the score.
Right. So did Finish do that as free
Did he?
bucket?
I thought you did that yesterday. Did he not? Did he not push the changes then?
Oh, I really hope it did push the changes.
Did you pull anything? Get pull?
I did. Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Let me. I'll check the. I'll check the commit history. Let's
Repo.
see.
Mm-hmm. Actually, hang on. I can do that from this. Get log.
Oh, you can do that from the terminal.
Yeah.
That's some skill, man. That's
It's,
that's
it
a
was a
keyboard warrior
keyboard.
moment.
Yeah, yeah. I just took a Git training course. That was a part of the work course as well.
Wow, it's already coming into play, isn't it?
Yeah. So remove. Oh, I don't think that.
You did.
Don't think so.
Oh, Finesh.
Um, that's fine. No problem at all.
I'm gonna call him right now.
Hi, it's a high priority production bug. Come, we need the bucket that you made. Production bug, is it? Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I did
All
message him
right.
on WhatsApp. I bothered him.
I like how you said it. Right. Okay. Never mind. We can do it that way. So we can go ahead and there's that one. We can.
and
One.
and you are in big trouble.
Why?
No, I'm writing to Finesh. You're in big trouble,
Oh.
Mister.
Um. S3. S3. Bucket in cloud formation. Yeah. Let's do it that way. Create an S3 bucket in cloud formation. Prepare template. Alright, yeah, this is what we need. So if we jump that one over here, type S3 bucket.
What else? What else have you learned at work this month in your onboarding?
So at the moment I'm learning TypeScript.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, and it's really fascinating how I didn't know what was the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript. So
Hmm.
I learned that. That was a really good insight on that one.
Yeah, I like TypeScript, although since I am learning myself, it slows me down a lot. In like upfront, I should say. Bug fixes saves a lot of time there.
Oh yeah, right. I see. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind because I'm checking how easy it is, as in it is actually built on JavaScript, but
Yeah.
it does the if you want to do something in 10 lines of code in JavaScript, that's same thing with TypeScript would be half or less.
Really?
Am I right?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe if you're writing better code, I guess,
yeah, yeah.
like less verbose code. I actually find that I have to write a little bit extra lines of code personally, but I can't say that I'm very good at TypeScript, so I'm probably doing things the wrong way. And of course, I have to write the types as well, like the type
Yeah. Hmm.
definitions, and that
Yes.
takes extra. But usually, I find myself putting in a few extra lines so that TypeScript doesn't get angry with me.
True. Hmm. And that is, I think, a really good practice for, as in writing good code, because it's you have to type in explicitly.
Yep, and you just yeah, you have to do it like in a more explicit and readable way, I guess. It's just more,
Mm-hmm.
it makes you like, at least I feel like it helps me write better code, honestly. And I
Mm-hmm.
love the autocomplete in VS Code. Like that's probably my favorite part
Ah, right. I see.
because I just add some types and now I got, oh, what's the data from the API? What's the shape? Well, I just go grab an
Mm-hmm.
example, throw it into a type converter online, and just plop it into my code. And now I know
Mm,
exactly what the response is.
exactly. Yeah, I
Before
couldn't
it was
agree
like
more on that.
walking in the dark, and then I'm just like console logging stuff, and it's taking me 4 times as much time there.
Mm-hmm.
If I just
Yeah.
accidentally spell something the wrong way, um,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, because there was a really neat feature of um, types TypeScript where you need to, as in explicitly insert the type of the variables. So if you basically have two variables that are of string in JavaScript, for example, one string is holding hello and the other string is holding world, and if you concatenate it, it would work. But if you replace those strings with integers, it will still work, because JavaScript will take the string values of those numbers.
yeah. So you right, you have to explicitly say, hey, I want to allow a number to be concatenated with a string and have it be a string. Otherwise, it's like, hey, you can't concatenate a number with a string right
Yeah,
off the
yeah,
bat, and
true. Mm-hmm.
that's kind of nice because then you're like,
Mm,
well, do I want to do that or not,
yeah,
right?
exactly,
And then
exactly.
yeah, you do have to write a little bit of code, but it just saves you a lot of debugging later when you make silly mistakes. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
my opinion.
Yeah, and plus, when you make little mistakes as possible, that actually saves a lot of time, and plus, that means that the code quality is really high,
Yeah,
which is always great.
I've also,
Okay,
I've also, yeah,
mhm,
I've also found that by using TypeScript for I don't know a few months at least now, that
mhm.
like reading the code, the type definitions inside of VS Code, like I didn't know how to do that before because I didn't know TypeScript, but now I know, and now I know a lot more about like interacting with a particular module or API, whatever, and then it just helps me read, and then I can go to MDM and just helps me read the docs like way more fluidly
Mm-hmm.
and understand
Exactly.
like more about JavaScript or the DOM or something like that. Well, that's what I
Yeah.
do, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
same thing could be in Node.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I couldn't agree more on that one. By the way, Tori,
Yep.
just to confirm, actually, I'll have a look here. Update. Oh, right. That's you on Sunday. Delete that was fine. Tori, yeah. Did you know when you did the default Lambda functionality?
I don't think I did that. I only did the on connect and the on disconnect, or only the on disconnect.
Then
See my
that
commits,
means
Tori Littlefield, Tori
yeah.
Littlefield, those two, because I did Friday and Sunday.
Disconnect handler root needs fix.
Right, so we left the disconnect route. It wasn't working, but we
Yeah, that's
pushed the code anyways, and then I think it wasn't inserting into DynamoDB, and then you went and fixed it. Looks like the next day on Sunday, or something like that, or you did it later that day. I don't know.
okay. Because the reason why I was asking, and I think I I messed up here, because I don't think when we did the default Lambda functionality, I committed the code.
Oh, so you wrote it?
So I wrote it and it works, but apparently that's not over here. Default Lambda. Oh, okay, sorry, that's my bad. It was here. I was just doing that one, as in the wrong, some other name. Cool. Uh, okay, then why is it delete? Okay, how about if we just uh, delete the stack and recreate it? Simple as that. CloudFormation, delete stack name, and then that's our. No, it's not there. Fine. I will stack. Okay, now we're gonna delete this. Okay, region as well. That's my bad. I totally forgot. Region was AP Southeast 2. Oh, how can that be? A preset unknown options. Oh, it's not the name. Region. Here we go. And now we can build it. Right. Yeah, we need to build that one now. Okay. So this is done. It's a public holiday here tomorrow.
Oh, is it? Nice.
And guess what? Someone is working for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're. Oh my goodness. My bad, dude. Wow.
Validation error. This stack is currently on non-terminal update field. To update the stack from this state, please use disable rollback parameter with update stack to roll back to the last. Actually, we would have to delete the stack. Mm, deploy now. Yeah, let's deploy this bad boy.
How much you got to work tomorrow? Hopefully not too much.
Well, I'm just trying to get the project up and running. As soon as that's done, hopefully should take just 1 hour or two.
Oh, you mean this project?
Oh no, my
Oh, work.
work one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Why is it saying this? Saying delete these, modify these, and create them.
Guys,
Validate file template.yaml. I think this should be T. Come on, region 18 south east 2. What is this doing? And why is it doing that? Delete. Failed to create this state and error code validation error when calling that you change it. This stack is currently in a non-terminal update state. Non-terminal update state. What does this say? Come on. Non-terminal update state. Interesting. But this is stuck. Stack up. If it's stuck, we'll roll back. Raise the limits. No. Update rollback. It's stuck on that. Update. This is currently stuck on update failed.
what about running SAM validate? Is there something wrong with the template? Oh, you did.
Yeah, I did. And it's fine.
What's the F
Yeah.
flag?
Oh, it was T flag,
T flag.
not the F flag.
Oh, just for the file.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Huh.
Right. Where are we going wrong?
After working on this project long enough, where would you say you learned the most?
From this project.
No, I mean, like, what part of this was it? Like working with serverless, working with DynamoDB, working with Node, working with the front end? Clearly, you guys didn't learn anything on the front end. I saw the code.
No, nothing. Nothing. All we did was copy and paste the code. That's all really.
My bad.
No, man. The most of my learning that came in Node, to be
Oh, really?
specific.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, for me, definitely. Like, I mean, I'm not good at Node at all. I know a little bit about the routes and stuff. I could probably do
Hmm.
it, but I think the CloudFormation, this SAM template, is the hardest part for me.
Right, I see. Yeah, it is a bit daunting when you see the whole thing just staring at you, and you don't even know where to start. And you're like, okay, where do I even start to understand this? I know that
Yeah,
feeling.
I mean, it makes me just wanna, if possible, exclusively learn and use like the CDK, so I can
Hmm.
just write like JavaScript code or
Hmm.
whatever.
Hmm.
I mean, I only speak JavaScript, but like you can write, Python, whatever you want.
Yeah, yeah, true, true. MFA, right. Well, I got distracted for a bit. Sorry about that there. Um, 582. There we go. That should do the trick. Why do I always get this?
Maybe it's just a
It's
cookies thing.
probably.
Some bad front end.
Stack, rollback, pause, alternate provisional resources are live. You get the events intermediate and oh, scrambler bucket. Filter. Okay, never mind.
Hmm.
I know what might have happened.
It's already created.
No, you know when I deleted it,
Yep.
it takes few seconds, so probably 30 seconds to get deleted, and it might have been possible that I did not wait for that long and just
Uh,
recreated another one.
was it
So
successful?
that
Was it successful before?
no, it wasn't.
Maybe you should go over to S3 and just check if that name is reserved or not, or whatever. Don't you need like a unique name for the bucket?
No, no, no. Yes, you do. As in, you need to make sure that the S3 bucket name is not
Uh,
already taken, but that's
Bucket
not the
name
problem here.
property is not specified.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
cannot be empty. Bucket name, which is empty in our case. Bucket. Right, I think I know where the problem was. Um, where did I copy from? I need this. Did it? No, that's fine. By saying property bucket name cannot be empty. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's delete this and just wait for it until it gets deleted, and then we
Hey,
can
put
create
those
another
guns.
one.
Put that gun away. Put that gun away, Zane.
Hmm? Okay.
Showing the. Yeah, put that gun away, dude.
I
Scared.
hardly have any, man.
You don't want to see mine.
It's a chicken arm.
At best. At best. I wish I had chicken arms.
You already do, Tori.
Oh man. No, I wish I had chicken arms. That bad. After the pandemic started, nothing. I'm like, no,
Alright,
perfect excuse to not work out anymore.
I
All right.
see. We just want to code all
That's
day
right.
long.
I was like, all I gotta do is code now. I don't have to go exercise.
Yeah. Uh, all right. Let's build it just in case first. Oh man, I'm sweating. It's that hot.
Yeah, what's the temperature today in Melbourne?
Temperature today in Melbourne is 26.
Uh, well, inside, yeah, it's probably a lot harder.
Hmm.
Hotter. But
Okay.
today it's like the weather here is getting hotter too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Ah.
yeah, but it's getting like sometimes it's getting windier, and then I mean it should be like the more rainy season now, but
Right.
no
I
rain
see.
so far. I'm just waiting for when it's gonna be like some bad storms soon.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, there are times when the places need rain that bad that everyone is just praying that okay, I need the rain. I need the rain. And then in some places there such as London, can't it ever stop?
Oh yeah, you live there, right?
Yeah,
Are you,
I'm
you're from
from
you're
there.
from
Yeah.
you're from there?
Okay, it does look promising now, which is good.
Is the weather that bad in London all the time? It's kind of dreary.
Hmm.
Yeah,
As
is it?
in,
It's pretty.
yeah,
It's pretty
like
bad.
wouldn't say it's bad, but it's just a London weather. That
It's
that
just kind of dull. Sometimes cold, gray sky constantly, type of thing. Yeah,
mostly, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's not nice.
Hmm.
That is not nice.
Wow, our cloud formation is becoming bigger every day. Finally, all right.
You're like
Cool.
you're excited. That just means it costs costs you more money.
I know.
Oh, I was researching some
Mm-hmm.
costs today for the WebSockets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I don't think it would be as bad, but I would have to more carefully like go over the pricing and the
Mm-hmm.
costs,
Mm-hmm.
particularly for that implementation with the WebSockets where you would be seeing the other users' cursors. That would
Mm-hmm.
be the part that could get really, really expensive.
Yeah.
But after
Yeah.
I looked at it today, I was like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought, but it's probably something needs
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
needs to be more in scrutinized. Like the numbers need to be scrutinized more carefully instead of
True.
you ending up with like $800 bill for the month.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that would be just ridiculous.
Well, yeah, it's dangerous because like you could literally have one like every time you move your cursor, it would just be
Mm-hmm.
sending a message to API gateway. And then imagine if there's four people, and then for each message, it's triggering a lambda.
Mm-hmm.
And like those
Yeah.
lambdas are really cheap, but I mean, you could end up firing like sending 10,000 messages in like 5 minutes if you're just moving your cursor around everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. That would get a lot though.
I think you get a million free lambdas a month.
Yeah. Apparently. Profiles in a from folder. Um. From a folder. I'm just checking how to, as in, I wanna be able to put, see how we have the S3 bucket here,
Yep.
and that's actually created part of the stack.
Yep.
What I'm actually trying to do is when it actually deploys, the files go in this bucket from our front end folder. So that's what I'm trying to do now.
When you upload the stack.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's interesting.
So I'm uploading images to S3. Okay, how does it do that? Okay, cool. So I just have to do this. And then S3 bucket, environment root state. Yeah, access key, whatever. And then file name. Alright. I can find this works, but how can I make image be uploaded to a specified folder in the bucket? By the so we need to basically do this. Yeah, we need to basically do this. So what I might do is in this, so on connect it shouldn't really be app.js. I'm thinking where would this, because I haven't really done, so from now onwards probably whatever I'm doing, I haven't really done this before. So I'm thinking how, as in where would we insert the logic?
For uploading files or
Yeah,
what?
to S3, because the thing is that those files are not in this repo, but we somehow
Uh,
need to give it the path to get the files from that particular folder, which is not here, and then import all the files in S3. I think that's how
I think
it will be done.
I don't. I think to just upload these static files, all you want to do is just use the AWS CLI and just upload them.
But that would mean that every time we, yeah, but that would mean that every time we want to make a change, we would have to, on, no, I think you're right. Yeah, yeah, we should do it that way. Because what I was thinking that if we upload all the files when the stack is deployed, even if we make a small change in the front end, we would, if that's the logic, then we would have to deploy the stack all over again, which is just not feasible at all.
That's yeah, and that's one thing too. And then, I mean, you could have like, I don't know how to use it, but you could do code build pipeline, code build. I forget. But yeah, I
Code
mean,
build. Mhm.
I'm not good at it. So, although, isn't that more
So
to put it on an EC2 instance rather than to put static files inside of a bucket?
I didn't get you. Do you want to
I
repeat that?
mean, code build, code deploy, isn't that more for putting your like running code for like a Docker container or like an EC2 instance rather than like a static front end, JavaScript file in an S3 bucket.
Yeah, y- yeah, true,
Okay.
true.
But I think you could do something maybe with code pipeline so that it could. But yeah, I think you just gotta like replace. You just gotta like use the CLI. I don't know. So maybe it's a good question to ask in DevTop.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, you must be right there, because if we do it in the way I'm thinking, it wouldn't make sense. And um, but that being said as well, I don't really want to go to a code pipeline at this stage,
Yeah, me either. I'm
because
good.
yeah, because the change isn't that much that
Mm-hmm.
we would actually, every time we want to test it, we would actually run the entire pipeline. So you're right on the sense that we can just manually upload the folders into S3 through CLI, and that should hopefully do the job.
Yeah, there probably is a way with Code Pipeline too and GitHub Actions where like if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
commit to
Mhm.
GitHub, then it will like replace the file in the S3 bucket or something, right? But I
True,
don't know how to
true.
do it. I just know I don't do DevOps.
Devs do everything, Tori. Devs do
No.
everything, mate. All right. That being said, let's actually move to. Actually, what I'm gonna do is probably submit this because I've been a bad boy. Uh, submit.
So it created that S3 bucket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. WebSocket integration.
Did,
So
did you make it public?
we'll have a look. I'm not entirely sure if I
Because
did, so we
I
would
think
have to
by
look.
default now they're private, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, WebSocket. This fixes a blank line bug in WebSocket is in lambda response, and oh, I'll show you another feature of Git. All right.
Oh, cool. What's that?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Blow my mind.
Look at that.
You're Vim?
So this interface is for multi-line commit. So say if I've got a brief, I want to say a brief line first. So fixes. Oops, my bad, my bad. I forgot to press insert. So fixes blank fixes and builds fixes and inserts. Fixes blank line bug and inserts that free bucket. Okay, so if you press enter, you can do multi-line commit. So get rid of the lang line when lambda sends a response and inserts s3 bucket actually and creates s3 bucket and CloudFormation. Okay, so that is there, and now we just do escape colon and WQ, and that should be done. Then we just push it. Boom. Hello? Tories.
I'm stuck backstage. I don't know what happened. It kicked me out.
I was too in the zone.
Yeah, you were.
Didn't even realize it, and then I was like, hang on. He normally acknowledges when I'm talking, but I'm not hearing anything. I need to go and see what's happening, and there you go, right at the bottom of the screen.
I was
All right,
stuck.
cool. Cool. So, what we will do now is go and add things in the bucket. So I will do ls. No, we don't need that. Actually, do we need that? ls, yeah. This is our enhancement. Oh man, I love Sail as in terminal, doing everything by commands now.
Oh wow. Pretty soon you're just gonna get rid of all that GUI, man. Get rid
I
of
was
it.
like,
It's
don't
holding me
even
back.
going anywhere.
Get rid of all the GUI.
True, true. Right.
In fact, we don't even need a video chat. We just talk through the terminal. We just ping each other
exactly.
messages.
Yeah. Right. So upload.
You gonna learn Vim?
Huh?
You gonna learn Vim? You're gonna be a real keyboard warrior. You gonna learn Vim?
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Emacs.
Yeah, I might convert onto them though.
You know what you do too? You get a split keyboard, right? It's like, well, you can't see my hands. You have like two, right? Oh wow, okay. Like it's not working with the background, but you have a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's wrong with my mansion. Like a ghost mansion right now. Well, you have a keyboard, and then basically it's split in two parts, and then you use both hands like independently, and then you
I
are
see.
a true Vim master.
True Vim master, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about that step. That would probably be my next step. Okay, so I need to give it the source would be in the current. Yeah, so hang on, I'll probably have to check what's the structure of this, because all we need is this client folder. So if I do AWS S3 and copy, Then in the same directory, I want to go to client and source directory. Yeah. Okay, and then my destination would be Scrambler frontend, and then it would be recursive. So I want all the files and folders.
Well, here you go, man. I'm dropping you a file. This is what you need. This is what you need.
What do you mean?
I dropped you a link. That's the type of thing you need. That's what I'm talking about. You want to be a keyboard warrior?
Ah, interesting.
Check out that gear.
Let me actually have a look.
It's like it looks like one of those keyboards that what are they called? Transcribers use, almost.
Right, yeah.
And they just do like tick 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 with both hands.
Yeah. Wow. I'm like debugging with ergonomic keyboard and trackpad. Wow. This is actually really cool stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a guy I watch his show sometimes. He like does stuff. He like uses some equipment similar to that.
I see.
He works at Netflix.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he
Interesting
like
stuff.
yeah, he's on Twitch too. He's called his show. His name, his alias is the Primogen.
Ah,
He does Vim. He does courses on Vim. He's funny. He does
right.
hardware projects, Rust. What is he? He's been doing a lot of Rust recently.
I see.
I don't know anything about Rust other than some people say it's better than C++, but buggy. It's like a low-level language.
Yeah, I've never worked on that one before.
No, I don't know anything.
Invalid length for parameter key. What's he saying the invalid length for? Destination bucket. Was that not the... Oh, right. Copy. Was that right? AWS S3 copy, source directory, and then it's all... Actually, not that one. I need...
Here's the from AWS docs.
Right, yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah, I dropped it in the chat. That's the command.
Yeah, I'm using that as well.
Source target.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one, obvious that one. It's saying the invalid length.
Thanks for
Let me Google this. Oh, Rick, never mind. Never mind.
You're putting in an extra flag. Something.
I need to put an extra flag, but I wasn't. That should do it now. Hopefully. Yeah, there you go. Oh, access denied. Cool. I will have to come back to this.
Oh, you don't have permissions?
No,
Gotcha.
I don't.
That makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna stop that.
Cool.
No point. All right, cool. So why don't you do us an honor of closing up?
Yeah, so tonight we worked on the CloudFormation template again, and we created an S3 bucket via the via the SAM template. We got that deployed and built, and it's working. And now we are just ending the show by trying to upload some files to the S3 bucket that we created, but we haven't set the permissions yet, so we're blocked.
That was a very smoothly done and a pretty good summary there. Alright, guys, if you want to see us back here tomorrow when we get the AWS um, uh, the contents of the bucket loaded, check us out tomorrow, same place, same time, and
A new task.
that's the one. Alright, have a good one, guys, and we will see you back here tomorrow.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Have, have a good night, lads and girls.